You probably don't know me, but odds are you feel bad for me. You see, I'm Prospector's wife, Tara. I know what you're thinking. Oh, that poor woman. The truth is, he's the sweetest guy. Most of the time. But when he starts rambling, yeah, you have no idea. It's actually far worse than you can imagine. Here's a little taste of my world. It's time for Prospector's Picky Pet Peeves on Rock 107.
The coworker pool chaos. Nothing destroys office harmony faster than a huge jackpot and a lottery pool. Suddenly, Carol from accounting turns into Tony Soprano, shaking people down for $5. She's got a clipboard, a spreadsheet, and a look that says, if you don't get in, we're all going to quit without you.
Seriously?
The suddenly scientific strategy guy. Every time the jackpot gets massive, people start acting like NASA mathematicians. They're breaking down the Powerball odds like they're trying to land a rover on Mars. I'm convinced nobody knows less about math than a lottery expert trying to look smart.
Nobody cares.
The fake generosity types. This is the crowd that loves to talk big when the jackpot gets near $1 billion. Oh, if I win, I'm taking care of all my friends. I'm buying everyone new cars. Really? Last time you won $50, you didn't even buy a donut for the break room. Your Venmo requested me $2.37 from the coffee run. But yeah, no, I'm sure the second you hit Powerball, you're turning into Oprah.
Really? You think that was bad? Try living with him. Love you, honey. Mean it.
Two from the Foo Fighters, 7:18, 29 degrees at Northeast PA's Classic Rock. Someone is finally working on something we've been promised since we were kids. Good morning, it's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Kate, I couldn't be more excited about this.
Pennsylvania lawmakers are back at it, working on a legislation for flying cars.
Now, I don't know where this came from. I don't know how it popped into Marty Flynn's head to make it legal to drive and fly at the same time. I'm just saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It sounds like something out of the Jetsons or something sci-fi.
Exactly. This is the kind of thing, except like instead of robot maids, it's just old guys who can barely parallel park, trying not to kill ourselves in the sky, which got us thinking, if they're really going to let the people pilot these things, somebody's got to handle the fallout.
And that's where your new best friend comes in.
Exactly. Here's a little help for the inevitable crashes, splats, and oops, I forgot how gravity works moments.
Flying cars are coming to Pennsylvania, which means it's time to accept reality. You're going to crash one. That's why there's NEPA Flying Car Insurance, the only insurance company that understands your unique combination of enthusiasm and poor decision-making. We cover everything: tree landings, roof landings, landing on your roof, trying to impress someone on the ground landings, and the always popular "I didn't see that water tower" claim. We even offer comprehensive cloud misjudgment protection because, yes, that fluffy thing is closer than it looks. And no, you will not learn that the easy way. So before you take off, call NEPA Flying Car Insurance. NEPA Flying Car Insurance, because when you crash in the sky, you eventually crash to the ground.
Two for Tuesday, Eagles at 3 minutes after 8 o'clock, 32 degrees in the long run at Northeast PA's Classic Rock. Now, be honest, when was the last time you watched anything without waking up with drool on your shirt?
Woof.
It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, Disney Plus is releasing the restored Beatles anthology over 3 straight nights, November 26th, 27th, and 28th. 3 nights in a row, like we're all living in some fantasy world where adults have free time.
You're making it sound like it's impossible. It's really not. 3 nights is not that much time.
I am a grown man with responsibilities and with joints that make noises like old farm equipment. I don't binge watch anything. I attempt to watch something. There's a distinct difference.
You could stay up a little later. I mean, we're talking about the Beatles, man.
Stay up later? I mean, the last time I was up past 10:30, it was because Puka ate a squeaky toy and was vibrating like a malfunctioning Roomba, right? Now, I want to watch something. I fall asleep. I can't stay up because I'm watching a documentary. It's not going to work.
You're being dramatic. People can stay up 3 nights in a row. That's a thing people do.
Not people my age. I don't think so.
Oh, my goodness.
We don't binge watch. We nap watch. I start an episode, fall asleep, 7 minutes in, wake up an hour later, rewind it, fall asleep, and then all of a sudden it's Thursday.
It's still worth watching, though. It's a fully restored Beatles doc with a brand new 9th episode.
And I get that, and I'd like to see it, but I've got shows I've been trying to finish for years. Like, I've been stuck at halfway through Band of Brothers since 2014. I still don't know who wins the war.
Oh, my God. They have an entire episode of new, never-before-seen Beatles footage, and I think that's pretty cool.
I mean, look, I get it, and that's great. But sometimes there's a reason stuff's left on the cutting room floor. Like, I love the Get Back thing they did and all that and the making of the albums and all. But I bet I would have loved it more if they culled about 40% of the stuff. My propensity for couch napping has only increased as I've gotten older. I know I'm not going to make it through. And it's only gotten worse since I got a reclining sofa. I swear to God, Kate, they could use that to knock people out before surgery. I lean back and within 9 seconds, I'm snoring.
All right. Are you watching the Beatles anthology or not?
I'm going to go anti-Yoda here. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and watch it. I predict zooming out after 30 seconds.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Last year, a 13-year-old in Mississippi got a bone marrow transplant to treat a rare blood disorder. And the best news is it worked. He's doing better. But check this out. The Make-A-Wish Foundation recently reached out to him. And instead of something for himself, he asked if they'd help him feed homeless people every month for a year.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107. He's quirky and cranky, and that makes for a lot of awkward interactions.
What a jerk.
Help Prospector learn from his mistakes. It's time for Am I a Jerk on Rock 107.
All right, so my wife and I are at Sam's Club the other day, and as we're walking through the aisle, a guy stops us and he says, "Do you know what we're doing for our members?" I say no, and I keep walking. But my wife stops. All right, so now I'm in like dilemma. Do I stop? I got to stop. I double back, and then he starts working his pitch, at which point I say, look, just make it quick. But instead of talking to us about what he wants to sell us, he starts trying to connect with us, make that connection. And he sees the words Los Angeles written on my shirt, and he starts talking about Hollywood. He doesn't realize it's a Rams shirt, and other than football, I don't really care about Los Angeles. But he persists in trying to make that connection and hasn't gotten to the point yet. And because he wasn't quick, like I asked, I said, "You know what? You're done." And I walked away. My wife says, "No, thank you. Sorry." And then catches up to me and says, "Why do you got to be so mean?" So now I have to ask, am I a jerk?
No, not today, Prospector. I'm on your side for once. You asked him to make it quick, and he couldn't, and you had to go.
That's it, man. That's all I wanted. How's the rest of the world viewing this, social media and such?
Rich from your Instagram said the guy's just trying to do his job. He deserves some respect. You made the world a little worse there. That's tough.
Sounds like I'm a jerk. Okay. On to the rock lines. Rock 107. Am I a jerk?
Yeah, not a jerk. I'm the type of person, get to the point, okay, just the facts, fine. I don't like any, what I call whitewash.
No whitewash, no white noise. Get to it. Let's go. We got stuff to do.
Mickey from your Twitter said, yeah, you're a little mean.
Wow, a little mean. I guess that means I'm a jerk there. Text it in on the rock lines at 1-888-ROCK-107. Absolutely not a jerk. I avoid them like the plague whenever I'm there.
Me too.
Okay. Avoiding them would have been a good move, but sometimes they sneak out on you.
They do.
Yeah, it's like a guerrilla warfare. Boom, right in front of you.
Ashley from your Instagram said, you're not a jerk. He should have gotten to the point and let you be on your way.
I concur, but, that doesn't mean I had to be mean about it. Let's go to the rock lines here. Rock 107, am I a jerk?
Yes, I say you're not a jerk. Because if you stayed longer and you had no intent to buy, how many people walked by that he could have actually sold to?
That's right. Me wasting his time would be a waste of his time, I guess. Not
exactly.
Just mine.
If you're not serious, don't waste his time.
Get moving at that point.
That's a really good point.
I agree. Now, listen, I'm okay with a sales pitch if it's done the way I asked at that point. Make it quick. I don't like when they do it there because I'm just trying to go and get something and get out.
Yeah. It's a song and dance.
Yeah, and I don't need the song and dance. I just, get right to the money shot and let's go,
Jordan from your Instagram said, your wife's just nicer than you, but a jerk?
No doubt.
He goes, but a jerk? Nope. That guy just didn't read the room.
Yeah, I mean, look, I appreciate Jordan saying that my wife's nicer than me. That's common knowledge. That's instantaneous knowledge. That's the kind of thing, it's innate. Everybody knows that. So...
Sharon from our TikTok said, I would say you're a little bit of a jerk. I probably would have said after a minute or two, no, thank you, and politely walked away. You didn't have to do what you did, so yes, you're a jerk.
All right. I mean, I was just fed up because I asked him to make it quick and he couldn't, and that got me mad. Maybe I blew up and acted uncool. It's possible.
Uncool.
Yeah. We're going to the rock lines. Let's find out. Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
Hey, Prospector. At times you can be rotten to the core, but this time, absolutely not. You're no jerk on this. I want to shop. I want to get the heck out of there, not listen to something.
I'm surprised you start off telling me I'm rotten to the core. I figured that's it. I'm doomed, but you're okay with this move, right?
Today you are. You're okay today.
I will take it just today. That's okay.
Rotten to the core is crazy, though.
I mean, it seems a little hyperbolic, sure.
Megan from your Facebook said, no, you're not a jerk. If you say make it quick and they don't, that's on them.
That's your fault, buddy.
And David from your Instagram said, mean maybe, but a jerk? No.
I'll take that one as well. So in the question today of am I a jerk for when the guy came up to start to try and sell something at Walmart or at Sam's Club and I said make it quick and he didn't and then I finally said you're done and I walked away. No. According to you, Northeast PA, overwhelmingly, I am not a jerk.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather round the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
We should all try our best to avoid fights on Thanksgiving because it's just not worth it. But until then, 2 idiots in North Carolina are facing charges after a fight over a Thanksgiving turkey turned into a shootout. 64-year-old Mark Fove and 55-year-old Antonio Johnson were both shopping at a Food Lion store in North Carolina last week, and one of them got into it with an employee over the price of a turkey. Now, they had a deal where you could get one for 29 cents a pound, but you had to spend $35 first. One of them didn't understand the deal and got lippy with a female cashier, so the other guy stepped in, and then it turned into a fist fight. There's video of them fighting near the front of the store when Mark pulls out a gun and points it at Antonio's face. They both left the store, but it turned out Antonio also had a gun, and they got into a shootout in the parking lot. Antonio was shot in the arm and taken to a nearby hospital. Thankfully, no one else was hurt. Both men are facing charges for, quote, going armed to the terror of the public, end quote.
Nominee number 2.
Mom was right. Chew your food. A 22-year-old is fighting for his life in the hospital after he swallowed an entire hamburger for a joke on Thursday. The man, who's not been named, is reportedly on a ventilator after the alleged prank during a meal with friends, having caused significant damage to his vital organs. He was taken to the ICU on November 13th and is in critical condition. A friend who was with him at the time said the man began panicking after swallowing the burger before collapsing on the ground. It's believed he stopped breathing for 2 full minutes.
And the winner is...
the people who got into a fight over a Thanksgiving turkey that erupted into gunfire. You guys are the Yam Bags of the Day. We'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all of the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday morning on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.